Hello everyone! Welcome to the Wednesday afternoon Hatchlings Wild live stream. And we have a little Wiley doing some zoomies in the background. Hopefully he will join us in front of the camera, not just behind the camera as well, because Mac the Wiley is super cute. But this afternoon we are here to do some animal yoga. There he is. You gonna join me for some yoga today, Mac? Or are you just gonna munch on your almond? He might munch on his almond, but that's okay. We've got a few more at the front here for him to munch on as well. So, my name is Cara. I am the Wildlife Ambassador Manager here at Reptile Encounters, and I've been learning how to do yoga for the past couple of years. And on a good week, I like to do it twice a week, but more often than not, it happens once a week. But that is good too, because it is important to do any sort of exercise to get our bodies moving and active during the week. So we're not just sitting on our tablets or sitting at our computers or sitting watching the TV. We want to make sure we are moving our bodies, staying healthy. Before I learned how to do yoga, I used to dance. So I used to learn how to do classical ballet, jazz, contemporary, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So being active has always been a very special part of my life. So whatever you guys at home like to do to keep active, make sure you do it, because it's very important. He's hiding in the corner more now, Mr. Mac. So kids, my little hatchlings out there, if you do happen to have a yoga mat, make sure it is stretched out, ready to go. You can also grab a towel instead, or if you're on the carpet, that might be nice and cozy and comfy as well. What I want you to do first is lay down on your backs. Make sure that your palms are touching the floor, because that makes us feel grounded with the earth, which is really important. And then I want you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose, and we're going to stretch our arms over the top of our bodies. You can point your toes, really big stretch, and then I want you to breathe out through your mouth and bring your arms back down. And we are going to do that one more time. So breathing in through your nose, big stretch. Stretch your arms as far as they can go over your head, pointing your toes, stretching all your muscles, and breathe out through your mouth. Bring your arms back over your head. Now, what we are going to do next is we are going to do our tiger pose, which is also known as the cat pose. So, what I want you to do is come up onto your hands and knees. Make sure your hands are shoulder width apart. Make sure your knees are hip width apart. So you kind of look a bit like a table, but also a little bit like a cat. And now we're going to become little angry tigers. So I want you to arch your backs, tuck your head all the way underneath your arms, and then come back to a flat back. And then we're going to be angry tigers once again. If you want to roar, you can roar. So you can go roar, and then come back down. This time, we're going to do what's called the cat-cow pose. So we're going to be our angry tigers in our cat pose. And then I want you to bend your backs the opposite direction. So we're going to lift our bottoms up into the air, have your head looking up towards the ceiling, and this is the cow pose. And then we're going to go back into cat, and then into cow. And this is a really good stretch if you have been sitting on the couch, looking at your tablet, looking at the TV, and you just need to stretch your back. This is a really good stretch to do. And we're going to go back to our flat back. And that is our tiger pose / cat pose with our cow pose. Next, we are going to do our bear pose, which is also known as downward facing dog. So if you've ever seen a dog stretching into what looks like it's doing a bow, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start off almost in our cat pose, keeping your back nice and flat. Then I want you to put your toes a bit like this, so you've almost got your heels up like a dog. And then you're going to gently lift your bottoms up into the air. Try and keep your backs nice and straight. Keep your knees bent. And what I want you to do is walk your legs a little bit like a bear or a dog might be walking. So just gently bend one knee forward and then the other knee. And one knee and then the other knee. So we're a little bear going for a walk in the woods. And now I want you to gently stretch both your knees. Get a nice stretch down the back of your legs. And then gently put your knees back onto your yoga mats if you have them. Well done. Do your legs feel nice and stretched? Mine do. Next, we're going to stretch our hamstrings a little bit more in our elephant pose. Now this is a lot of fun. So carefully standing up. And I want you to stretch your legs out to the side as far as you can go without falling over. Do not fall over. Then I want you to put your hands on your hips. And I want you to gently lean your body forward and then drop your head almost in between your knees. Remember, don't fall over. Now I want you to put your hands on the ground and we're just going to feel the stretch down the backs of our legs. If it does start to hurt a little bit too much, you can sneak your legs in a little bit. You can bend your knees a little bit. We don't want to be hurting ourselves, but we do want to feel a nice stretch down our backs. Now we're going to become our elephants. So I want you to grab your left elbow, then your right elbow. Your arms are now a trunk. And we're going to swing our trunks from side to side. Very gently. Remember, we don't want to fall over. If you want to make a little elephant noise, you can. Might be like a roar. I'm not a very good elephant. Hopefully you can do a better elephant noise at home. And then we're going to gently place our hands back onto the ground. Make sure our legs feel nice and stable. Put your hands back onto your hips and gently lift your heads and your backs up very, very slowly. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing is very, very important, especially when we've had our heads all the way down onto the floor. Right. Carefully. You can stay standing, but what we're going to do next is our owl pose. So staying standing up, we're going to have our feet together this time. Now, I need you to have your second toes facing forward. So that means your heels might be a little bit apart. So that might feel a little bit weird. So to make sure you're feeling nice and stable, carefully lift your toes up and then put them back down. And then carefully lift your heels up and put them back down. And if you're feeling nice and stable, I want you to just sway your body from side to side a little bit, nice and slowly, and then come to a balance in the middle. And then we're going to lift our arms up. We're going to take a nice deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. Just like an owl flapping its wings. So let's do that one more time. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Maybe once more just for fun. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Very good. We are going to come back down onto the ground. So carefully, don't hurt your knees as you come back down. Next, we are going to become crocodiles. So this pose is very, very good for making sure your arm muscles are nice and strong, and also making sure your tummy muscles are nice and strong. So we're going to start off in our cat pose, our tiger pose, but keep your backs nice and flat. This is very, very important. Then you're going to stretch out one leg, stretch out your other leg. Make sure your bottoms are not up like this. Also make sure your bottoms are not down like this. Keep your bodies nice and straight like a crocodile. Very, very good. If it becomes a little bit tricky, you can bend your knees, but still make sure you're not doing this. Make sure you're not doing this. Keep your bodies nice and straight. So you can either be resting on your knees, or if you can do it, having your straight legs like a crocodile. Now, if you want to even be a little bit stronger, we're going to slowly lower our bodies onto the ground, and then we're going to have a little crocodile nap. So you can bring your hands underneath your heads, rest your forehead on top of your hands, relax your bodies, and just take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Very good. Now, stay where you are. We are next going to do our snake pose. So staying down on your tummies, what I want you to do is, instead of having your hands underneath your forehead, I want you to put your hands next to your hips. Relaxing your arms there, but I want you to make sure you are stretching your legs. So point your toes, make your legs nice and stretched, and then you're going to lift up your head and chest like a snake. You can even make a little snake sound, and then carefully back down. Let's do that again. Carefully lifting up your head and your chest, and be a snake. And then slowly back down. And then let's do that one more time. Lifting up your head and your chest, be a snake. And slowly back down. Very good, well done. We have a couple more poses to do. The next one is going to be really, really fun. We are going to be frogs, but maybe we should be woylies. We can be like little frog woylies. So, what I want you to do is, if you do have a yoga mat or a towel, come to the end of your mat. Have your feet shoulder width apart. Carefully bend your knees. Place your hands in between your feet and have your elbows and knees resting on each other. This is our frog pose. And now we are going to hop down to the other end of our mat. So if you are on a towel, please do this very carefully. We don't want anyone slipping over. We don't want a slippery frog. And we're going to jump. And we're going to jump. And we're going to jump. And I'm carefully not going to jump on my little woylie. Jump. And jump. Well done, everybody. We are almost finished our little animal yoga session today. To finish up, we are going to do something nice and relaxing. We are going to be some turtles. So we're going to do our turtle pose. It's also known as child's pose. So what we're going to do to start off with, come back into our cat position. Nice flat backs. We're going to rest our bottoms on our heels. Stretch out your hands in front of you first. Rest your heads on the ground or on your mat, on the towel. Nice big stretch through your arms. Now this is called the half child's pose. But we want to do a full child's pose so we can be a proper turtle. So that means we have to bring our arms by our feet. So hands should be next to your feet, resting your head back on the ground, and just relax. Nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Very good job, everyone. If you would like to, sit cross-legged on your mats. You can rest your hands on your knees. Your palms can face up, your palms can face down. Just take 2 more deep cleansing breaths together. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Did you have fun, my little boilie? Did you have fun, my little hatchlings? I hope you did. Feel free to do your animal yoga anytime you need to move your bodies, anytime you need to do some stretches, anytime you want to relax. Always remember to breathe. Stay safe out there, my little hatchlings. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful time. We will see you again on tomorrow's Wild live stream. My name's Cara. I'm from Reptile Encounters. I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.